Hi, I'm Ilya.
And I'm Nia.
In this short video, we will introduce some of the projects we have already completed and some ongoing work within the DUTAR project, part of which is the XR lab you are visiting today.
We've organized this video into 3 parts. First, we'll share some examples of how VR has been used in education at Åbo Akademi University. Then, we'll introduce some of our current research projects. Finally, we'll share a practical guide to help you implement XR in your own teaching.
Let's get straight to the point. VR is not here to replace traditional teaching, and it's not suitable for every kind of classroom. Think of it more like an additional tool to enhance students' learning experience.
Let's explore how Ilya Guganishvili and Lin Juong utilize virtual reality to train students in delivering effective presentations. This was part of a course called Introduction to Marketing. Throughout the course, students prepared presentations for their marketing plans, culminating in a seminar where industry experts and marketing researchers provided feedback for the students. Virtual speech played a crucial role in helping students for these final presentations. The software allows students to present in front of a virtual audience that felt incredibly realistic, receive feedback on key areas such as eye contact, pacing, and use of filler words, and answer AI-generated questions relevant to their presentations.
In another course, Thomas Sandberg and Lisa Asplund used virtual reality to teach molecular design using a software called Nanome. This course is essential for first-year chemistry students as well as second-year students in geology and molecular biosciences. The course starts with symmetry, atomic structure, and molecular arbiter theory before moving to solid and liquid states. Students did lab experiments and computer exercises using Maestro. Afterwards, they explored the same molecules using VR. This exploration took place in the XR lab. Students were organized into small groups, each receiving flexible training slots. Assistants help students to get comfortable with the software, assuring their smooth experience.
Finally, in the course Effects of Marketing, Ilya Guganishvili and Katayun Pormati utilized virtual reality to demonstrate to students that marketing is more than just selling. They explored how beliefs, attitudes, trusts, and empathy influence non-profit marketing. They also illustrated the concepts of independent and dependent variables in marketing research. The class of 45 students was divided into 2 groups. One group remained in the classroom to discuss previous exposure questions, while other group moved to the XR lab. There, they watched an immersive film titled The Key. The film tells about the global refugee crisis and the experiences of the individuals displaced by war. After the screening, the group switched places. Group 1 went to the XR lab to watch the film, while Group 2 returned to the classroom for a discussion on post-VR exposure questions. In the end, everyone came back to the classroom and had a class-wide discussion.
Within the DUTAR project, we are also conducting a lot of research. Here you see the snapshot of all the research we are currently working on. The first one is a case study which is currently under review at Sage Publications. We aim to submit our second paper by December 2024. The third paper is at the data collection stage, and we are also working on multiple other studies that we aim to complete in 2025.
Together with our project leader, Tobias Anfolk, we've created a comprehensive guide on using VR in education. The guide covers an overview of XR and its variations, when and why XR is useful in education, and practical steps for teaching using XR.
For more general information, visit our website studios.obo.fi, and if you'd like to learn more about the topics we covered today, just scan the QR code on the screen, leave your email, and we will follow up with you.